Cheers, welcome to my channel. This is a timely tarot oracle reading about random shift. This is general or collective, and so just take what resonates with you, leave the rest. And we never know what's going to come out in random shift, but the underlying energy for this reading is the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands says that it's the beginning of ultimate fulfillment. So this is saying that you're moving forward in a really strong way. You've got a very strong base here. This also sometimes is considered the official marriage card of tarot. So this could represent that energy. Someone may have popped the question, both answered yes, you're planning the wedding, but now you're going to have to pour that energy after the wedding into the relationship itself for it to turn out to be the fulfilling relationship that you want. And the underlying energy from the oracle, which is tails from the vector, is dissension. With friends like this, who needs enemies? So dissension is when someone inserts themselves into a group and causes as much dissension as possible, like separating people, spreading gossip, talking about each other. So eventually there's no trust within the group anymore, and everybody starts kind of talking about each other instead of talking about what they can do to move forward in a strong way. They talk about gossip, bottom line. And so you've been swimming with sharks. You may be in this energy still now, but it doesn't matter because you still have a strong foundation for moving forward. I'm building a pyramid here, and the very first card that comes out is the moon. So there's some sort of hidden illusions or secrets that are going to be coming out regarding this swimming with sharks energy. The moon is representing quite often an eclipse season. There's a sun, there's a full moon, and there's a new moon. So they're all in that energy. And as I do this reading, I am in the middle of an eclipse season. So that may be why it's showing up. It's saying, though, that you're highly, highly intuitive at this time. Watch your emotions. This lobster is in the emotional waters and wants out. And he wants to stay on his path. So he doesn't want to get distracted. He doesn't want to have to go around these two pillars. He wants to stay on his destined path. But there's this dog and this wolf sitting there howling at the moon, and he's trying to figure out, how am I going to get past these two without them noticing me? And he's feeling very vulnerable, but he's determined to go on his path. It's this kind of energy here. And so he's hoping that at some point they're going to fall asleep or go away or something. He doesn't want to go the long way around because he knows, like, man, there could be all sorts of, I'm a lobster. It takes me forever to go that far on land. So he's just waiting here, and at the opportunity, he's going to sneak by them. Now, the dog here represents your domestic life, and your the wolf energy is representing your wild side. So sometimes this is talking about balance or imbalance in your energy. And so it's just a warning, because with the eclipse energy coming out, being caught in between two eclipses, if you're watching it now, this energy could be talking about you being really emotional. So just chill out, discipline your mind. Don't dramatic action right now will not be your best friend. And then we have the shift disturber. So the shift disturber is a walking contradiction. We don't quite know what he's up to. He's planted two swords here, and he's sneaking away with these five. Now, he's not a thief in the night, because if he was a thief in the night, he wouldn't be in broad daylight like he is here. He's got a red hat on his head and two red boots on. So it's not like he's trying to hide himself. We could see him from a mile away. So this is saying, if he is a thief and thieving these five swords and sneaking away with them, which it appears that he's doing, he is probably like a white collar thief rather than a thief that shows up, with the flashlight at midnight. Now, this energy, the swords represent the element of air, and they represent thoughts and, words. And so words can be written, or they can be verbal. And this sometimes can represent sneaking away with intellectual material. This could be a paper pusher, someone who's sitting at his desk and, he's doing a great job. He shows up early, he goes for lunch, he's happy when he comes back, and, he stays late. but what is he really doing at his desk? So it looks like he has to look over his shoulder here, and the way he's sneaking around, he is not watching where he's going, yet he's moving forward. But the most disturbing thing about the shift disturber is that the way he is carrying these swords, like who carries swords like this? Let me know in the description box below if you have ever carried swords like this, because it does not look very safe. It might just be the mother in me. My mom used to always say, it's all sorts of fun until someone loses an eye. You know, if we were running around the house with a pencil or something sharp in our hand. And so this energy is talking about, you know, if he trips and falls, he could really hurt himself. And if he's this dangerous with his own, you know, body, how safe do you think he's going to be with others? And then we have the energy of the Three of Swords. And so this again is talking about thoughts and possibly words. Sometimes when you look at this, I mean, it's a heart with 3 swords in it. And it's like, how is anyone going to recover from that? But when you look again, you realize the heart is very big in context to the size of the swords. So this is something that's recoverable. And the swords, again, they're the thoughts. They can represent harsh words being spoken. There could be gossip, slander. There might be some sort of energy around a third-party energy here. We have one sword in the middle of a couple. And so it could represent that in romantic love. And it quite often represents a heartbreaking decision that needs to be made. And so, and also a need for forgiveness and healing of the heart. And so let's see, what is this about? And then we have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords, he is someone that would most likely be an authority figure that uses his words to earn his living. So this isn't someone that does manual labor. This would be someone that is educated, and his sword is representing his mental intelligence and discipline of the mind. And so he's someone who's educated and good with words. So the King of Swords is a king. This could this could be like a politician energy, people who are in charge of law and order and government. So being that this is a king, it could be a king, and it could also be a president or prime minister. Someone high up in the government can be involved in or be an authority figure that people are looking to for answers. And this energy could be like congressmen, senators. It could be a prime minister, president. It could be, and in Canadian circles, it would probably be like a financial, or not a financial minister necessarily, but a federal minister, and possibly a provincial minister energy, someone who's high up, people who have clout and make laws and you know, are in charge of making sure that that they are not broken. And then we have this energy of the judicial system for sure as well. This could be a Supreme Court judge or a higher up judge. This could represent head prosecutors, attorney general energy. This could be, if this is a lawyer, most likely a partner in an established firm. This could also represent intellectual material, like someone doing research and patents and that type of energy. A best-selling author. This could be engineers with, you know, well, the engineer energy, or I guess it could be someone like doing research for, you know, in a lab, some sort of cure for some disease. This also can be talking about veterinarians, surgeons, dentists, and maybe psychiatrists. So you get the idea. It's someone who uses their mind and their education to earn their living, not someone that is manually working. And this also is saying that the King of Swords is really good with his words. He understands that words can be used as weapons, and they can also be used to uplift and enlighten people. And he's also, this could be someone who's like, he's good with it, like he's very charismatic and a really good speaker. And then it also is saying that he understands that when you give your word, if you don't back it up with action, then your word becomes useless. And we have the Knight of Swords here. So the Knight of Swords is working for the King of Swords. And this is about some sort of information. And there seems to be some panic over some sort of situation. The Knight of Swords is generally coming from somewhere and racing to somewhere, racing away or racing to. And it seems to be that he is leaving the King of Swords with some information, or that he is about to impart, or this could be an energy of him having just given the King of Swords some information. So it could be both. And in any case, this is talking sometimes about a fool rushing in, because it's talking about him only having half the information. We can only see half his sword. We can't see the point, and maybe he can't. He's got a big red flag on his on the back of his helmet here. He's really pushing this horse hard. And this is talking about, the horses in tarot are your heartfelt energy and your passion, like the emotional response from something as well. So he's panicking, or he's like, I've got to get there. The horse is very anxious. And they're running through barren land against the wind. So there could have been some incorrect information and he had to clarify it or something like that. And it's regarding this decision that they were making. And it has something to do with this energy here. So this could be, sometimes this energy can be an investigation happening. It can talk about, it could be a legal or illegal investigation, a private detective. This can sometimes even talk about, using technology. So this could be like hidden cameras, hot mics, that sort of thing. And it appears to be that maybe the information, because this can represent gossip, slander, and it can even represent perjury in court. So this could be something about the energy of the information that there was someone lied in court. I wonder who that might be. All right, let's keep going here. And disappointment in love, definitely. So the shift disturber, it feels like there's some disappointing energy at some point here. Now, we don't know exactly who it's from or what it's about, but there's hidden illusions and secrets that are coming out now regarding this energy. So this is talking about someone sitting disappointed under the tree. And the three cups here, cups in tarot represent love, quite often romantic love, but it doesn't have to be. It could be love of someone or something, and it can also be talking about something you love to do or something you love to be. Now, if this is romantic love here, we have three cups here, and this would be this energy of third-party energy coming in between. We have three cups instead of two. And this can also, this fourth gift then in that case could be like him imparting the information that somebody's pregnant. This could be the gift of a baby out of wedlock. It could be that type of energy. So in romantic love, I feel like this is possibly like if it's your significant other, there could be an energy around that. And then this can also be talking about someone that you've given 3 chances to and they're asking for a 4th. And you're like, no way, I've already given you 3 chances. You've disappointed me every time. Now, this could be a romantic partner. This could be a business partner. This could be whatever this is here. And quite often, like if this is white-collar crime, this can represent an energy of money laundering, identity theft, forgery. They could be talking about, white-collar crimes. It could be talking about sneaking away with some intellectual material. So something has happened here. And then there's also this energy could be talking about someone doing their best to launch something 3 times and failing, and the universe is saying, no, go ahead, it's safe to do it now. This energy is being taken care of. Or it could be, it could be 3 different relationships you've had in love and none of them worked out. And you're like, no, I don't know if I want to put myself in that position again. It can also be, family, friends, anyone. You notice on this oracle, like this is courtesy of the Intergalactic Federation of Light. And you notice that the shark has human teeth, not not regular shark teeth. And this can be talking about the kind of sharks you're worrying about are not the ones that you're swimming around in the water with. They're like human sharks. So that could be the energy. And it could also be this energy of the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles energy is, it's juggling energy, and this can be juggling two lifestyles, definitely with this energy here. This energy can also sometimes talk about the 7-year itch. So this is when they've done studies, and a lot of studies have shown that people are most likely actually to end a marriage, get divorced in the first year of marriage, which I had no idea. But the next most common time is in the 7th year, and they call that the 7-year itch. And so that could be representing this energy here. So there could have been some juggling of two lifestyles or a third-party energy. There could be juggling, pentacles. The pentacle energy is talking about health, wealth, and happiness in the 3D. So definitely, to be happy in the third dimensional world, there's a reason why the pentacles are in the shape of a coin. Money, we need to have money to purchase physical matter on Earth, and that's what the element of Earth it's representing. So this could be juggling two lifestyles. It could be juggling two different accounts. And what this card is saying, it started off, kind of like a small ship on a small amount of wave, and it's getting bigger and bigger, and this whole situation is gaining momentum, which means more and more people are involved, and more to juggle, and it's getting super busy here doing that. This card is saying juggle your options, but never juggle your morals. And then we have a cup of love coming in, and this is a new cup of love. So this is God saying there's a new cup of love coming in, and maybe that's what this energy is about. This the Knight of Swords might be saying, hey, someone's met someone else, and now they're in this energy, and or this could be they are doing really well in their business. Someone's coming in and supporting their business. It's because this could be about something you love to be or do. In either case, this is talking about a gift from the divine and from the universe for staying on the straight and narrow, and staying on your path of glory, no matter how challenging it became. And just, you might be really disappointed right now and feel like, man, like, how was I supposed to succeed with all this going on behind my back? And it wasn't just about your money and your lifestyle. It was also, about your love life. So this is talking about God saying, here's a new cup of love for you. And this one's going to be peaceful, overflowing, out of the mud. And all that you've been through is how the water lilies grow, and they're beautiful flowers on the surface here that are coming through. So this is a gift from the divine and the universe for doing your best to stay on your path, regardless of all this energy that was happening around you, and that this energy is coming in. And I feel like this energy is being taken care of here. So we have two different energies. Now we're talking about this energy, and we're talking about this energy. And then we have, there we have it. So this is talking about you being in an elevated position now. People are starting to notice that you're very gifted. You've mastered a skill set. People are like, wow, they're really, really good at this. We want to collaborate with you. They've come to visit you. You're elevated on this bench, and there's a spotlight on all the beautiful work you're doing. But this card, they have plans in their hand already, and so they want to collaborate with you, but they already have a plan in place. This card comes with congratulations, because you're being noticed and respected for your work, and people are talking about how good you are at it. That's awesome. But at the same time, the people that are wanting to collaborate with you already do have plans in place for how they would, how this would proceed. And so this can quite often be talking about the entertainment industry, actors, actresses, musicians, bands. This could be a talented athlete, an artist, a sculptor, whatever this is. Those industries quite often have a lot of secret society energy involved in them. And so you have to be very careful. This comes with congratulations and a warning. Do not sign any contracts or agreements that you haven't had a very good lawyer check out. So now we have a lawyer here, and this is saying, make sure that any lawyer that you have check into these contracts and agreements that you're about to sign, that they are a specialist in that exact field, because many a person has ended up disappointed in this energy, doing what they love to do and excelling in it, and then other people coming along and there's, you didn't see the fine print and now they're sneaking away with the money and the assets from this energy. You're left heartbroken and juggling, maybe having to juggle your lifestyle because they were juggling yours, you see? So this is definitely saying be very proud, be happy. This is good news, and it's also a warning. Make sure that you get a lawyer that knows what they're doing to look over those contracts. And then we have this energy of expansion. So this is awesome. This is talking about someone standing at the turret of their castle, overlooking their domain and saying, I have the world in my hands. Everything's working out really good. But they are feeling a lot like a big fish in a small pond. And this is about wanting to expand your horizons. And this is also talking about this energy of maybe wanting to take a business overseas. I feel this new love coming in is actually, this gift from the divine is going to be for both love and money. Like it's both. The hidden illusions and secrets are out here, and this new energy is coming in that's going to love you for who you are and how your authentic self, and it's also going to be very beneficial for your business. Quite often this can be talking about someone who is an entrepreneur planting and being very successful with their business and wanting to franchise or take things global. You might have gone viral. And it's also talking about two people coming together to be able to who have a really strong foundation to be able to expand and be on their destined path basically here. And this is the reward for staying in this energy. Now sometimes this can also represent the 111 portal. And I was talking about this energy because this energy I'm getting, you're still in it. You got 1 foot in and 1 foot out of this energy. You're dancing on the nose of a shark. So you have to be very, very careful here. And so this is talking about if you're going to answer the call to dance with the Lord, you need to use your discernment and be very aware of your surroundings and the people around you, and discerning about who you collaborate with. And this 111 portal could be coming in, and it's the universe's way to communicate with you through synchronicity. This is the best way is just to describe what it is. You're sitting at your computer, and all of a sudden you glance at the clock and it's 11:11, and you're like, oh right, I have that meeting at 1:30 today. I better check and see how long. Google it to find out how long is it going to take me to get there, and what is the exact address. So the exact address is 111 11th Avenue, and you're like, okay, and it's going to take you 11 minutes to get there. So you're like, okay, cool. And as you're walking out the door to go to your appointment, you glance at the clock again and it's 1:11. You get in your vehicle, you're driving on your way, and you're thinking, oh, this is good, I'm going to get there in perfect timing. But then there's a roadblock there, and you're like, oh no, there's a major detour. But just as you're about to panic because you're going to be late for this meeting, the detour is pulled away, and like the block, and the car in front of you, which has the license plate 111, moves forward, and you follow them to just get to your appointment in perfect time. Now this is a portal of energy that a lot of people have had this experience where all of a sudden you start seeing 111, 11:11 on the clock, addresses, people driving by you, whatever. And it's the universe saying, be very careful of your thoughts right now because you're manifesting at a very high level. And when you see the 111, 11, 11, you'll notice that maybe you're having a negative thought. And that's, you know, you'll see it and then you're like, oh, I was just having a negative thought. This is saying, the universe saying, focus right now on where you want to go, not on the problems getting there. So this is the energy that you're in right now. Stay focused on where you want to go and don't get distracted by the illusions around you, because in this time, when you're in between two eclipse seasons, it can be really volatile emotionally and also energetically. All right, but here we have illusions and secrets coming out, the juggling. There's been a lot of juggling going on, and it's got to do with this energy here, leaving you very disappointed. But now God is coming in with an offer for you of a new cup of love for what someone in your life that will support you, and also you'll support them. And this is talking about the 111, 11, 11, both focused on where they want to go, making progress in life and moving forward. You're both being recognized for your talents. And this has the other people that didn't want you to be here upset, but that's their problem. Yeah, they're sharks, they'll survive it. And now we have we're going to clarify with my oracle energy. So the numbers on these cards represent the paintings as they're listed in my gallery on my website, talesfromthevector.com. And I will put them in the description box below in the order they appear here. The numbers here represent how they're on the website. All the information will be below. This is really cool reading here. So we have you now as an emperor, your high-level performance. Now that you know what the hidden illusions and secrets are, you have the information you need. It's easy for you to stay on your path. And this world of dissension, swimming with sharks, this energy is now over. This is the card 21, is the major arcana, and it's saying that you have learned everything that you can from this this situation that you've been in, the people that you've been with. It's time for you to enter a new cycle, and it'll be a whole new world for you. Focus on where you want to go, not on the problems getting there. It could be a little rocky here, like there could be a little bit of energy here. But this is happening on the spiritual realm, and it's coming into you. And then we have this energy of the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. The past, the present, and the future all coming together in God's plan. And you are now on a journey that you can actually really anticipate. In my oracle, there's two fools. There's the foolhardy energy, which means you can anticipate a strong outcome. And then there's the foolish journey, where, you know, your expectations create limitations. And so expectations of how things have to go and trying to override God's plan never works out very well for anyone. And this is saying, just anticipate a strong future, keep moving forward, keep your thoughts on where you want to go, not on the problems that you've had getting there, move forward. And then we have, you're an all-star, you're meant to shine. Use your third eye chakra. Make sure that you use your insight when making decisions, in particular about any contracts or agreements that you sign with any people, because you're a star and everybody can see it. And then we have the shooting star. This is something that you've always wished for, and it's coming through right now. It's already happening on the spiritual realm. Have a really good attitude, and it is because you've had a good attitude. If you wish upon a star, a lot of people will say, well, I wished on the star, but nothing happened. But they've been sitting under this tree for 2 years now. They haven't taken any action whatsoever. They're just like waiting for it to fall in their lap. You have to have a good attitude. And so this is talking about going out there and taking action to improve your life. And then at the top, we have the Pisces energy. I feel that this is talking about the Pisces right now. And I know this reading, like this is a timely reading, so this could be, you could be watching this a year from now. But just understand that there was, at the time I'm doing this reading, that there was an eclipse season happening. You might want to look back to that time and see what was going on in your life, and you might be like, whoa, a lot happened, because the the element of, or when there's an eclipse, quite often that energy takes 6 months to really come out in the wash. And this is talking about, right now as I'm doing this reading, it is, we are 8 days away from the Pisces total lunar eclipse, full moon energy. It's intense, but in a good way in this reading for sure. So I do hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you for your time and energy. I really do appreciate your likes, your comments, and subscribes. They're helping me to build my channel. I'll be back with another random shift reading for you soon. Bye for now.